What are they on, my niggas? Happy night. So, you know what I'm saying? What does it take is the question. The answer to that is the same approach. So I'm gonna keep that a secret, you know what I'm saying? And when it's all about being in a situation, right? You know what I'm saying? Do you know that your enemy received support? You see what I'm saying? Now, I done went and found some information that made sense now about being persecuted, getting older, and learning. You see what I'm saying? And it takes somebody to listen. Okay. Now, if somebody can listen, then we can get somewhere. You see what I'm saying? You got everything except listening and connecting. And when you're being persecuted, who you being persecuted by can listen to who giving them support. You know what I'm saying? And they support they cause when they connect to persecute you. So when you look at it like that, you have to understand something. It's a possibility that what Jesus said can come to light. Do unto others as you want to be done. But the only way we can actually adapt to this culture by being persecuted, to start persecuting, is do the same thing that they do. But at the same time, you gotta limit yourself about the things that they do. Okay, you know, how sneaky can you be if they gave you the same weapons, but you still had your lifestyle and not their lifestyle? Let me sit up and tell you what I'm talking about. I don't have their lifestyle, okay, but I know they persecute, and I know they have weapons, and I know they have support. So what I'm gonna get out of that? If I can get anything, what could I get out of it? I'm getting the power of persecute. And once I receive the power of persecuting, I want to learn how to persecute. Okay, I want to learn who can I connect with, and actually understanding that the long suffering stage needs to be empowered and start persecuting back to the persecutor. When you think about that, uh, it puts you in an aspect where you being persecuted, you facing your self-esteem, you getting tired of being persecuted, and that's where they persecute to break you down. So what I'm saying, if I ever had the power of persecuting, the power of getting support to persecute the persecutor, then is a weapon that I'm looking for. How can I tell? How can I adapt? And how can I make war with their self-esteem? See what I'm saying? And they got me. They got me. Envy got me. I'm at an age where that my knowledge It's on the inside. Okay, now what I mean by that is that we got to get over it anyway. Okay, so the knowledge that I gained about it is secure, but my appearance is what they glorify. You know what I'm saying? They envy, they got malice, they got all these simple desires to actually, okay, if they envy you enough, my teeth never look like this. You see what I'm saying? But I can actually accept it because I'm getting older and I have to pass away sooner or later. So we ain't living for 5 minutes or yesterday. We have to gain this knowledge to be put in the stage of preparation. You see what I'm saying? Now once we get in preparation, what do you know? You know what I'm saying? Uh, how can you make sense and how can you get that same sense at someone and depend on that person to start spreading this shit out? The same way we get persecuted. You know, it's something to think about. But what could be a possibility of understanding the security that someone got when they persecute you? If you ever found that security, if you ever found their foundation, if you ever understood how to search to and fro instead of being tossed to and fro, it'll be a war. I know it will. And I know that the Messiah is coming back to make war with them. So you gotta put your faith somewhere. Just like they gotta put their pride somewhere. That our faith and their pride are compatible in this war called the war between the knowledge of good and the knowledge of evil. We have faith. They have pride. So you have to zone out on that and think about it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get a clear understanding about what being persecuted is all about, and they don't have the knowledge, they don't have the common sense, but they have this war going on and they have these weapons of persecution, you know what I'm saying? Glorifying that we have to go through long suffering, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So being persecuted is a stage, it's a stage of warfare, and long suffering is a stage of warfare. But both of them is consist of the enemy persecuting you. Now, how do you get out of the stronghold and possess that stronghold and start persecuting back? That's deep. But, you know, just think about that. If you can get somebody to even conversate about that, you know what I'm saying, about the situation, I assure you the feedback would help me tremendously. You know. And this is what I do now. As I branch out and I find out what it takes actually to find out the ins and outs. You know what I'm saying? It's a wonderful thing. You know what I'm saying? You have to think about certain things in life, and I hope that God give me the answer to what I'm talking about. So, y'all, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit up here to try to put stuff out there that don't make sense. I put shit out there that I went through, so, you know. And all understanding, I lean not upon my own, but common sense is common sense. This is how I came, you know what I'm saying? Y'all keep it real, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get back at you on the flip side, because I don't like to take up more time. I just like to let them understand where I'm coming from. So, y'all hold tight, man, you know what I'm saying? Video what it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make the best sense. That's the information that I got. I hope y'all actually can understand a couple of things about them thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Just hold tight, man. May God bless you. I'm up out of this motherfucker. Just like they say, amen. Let me holler at you. But, you know, the saints here, it is amen. I give it to you.